falls in love with brothers. Yes, I like being practical. A brother could be emotional in the sense that as he talks and converses with his sister over time, that likeness begins to develop. And if not being careful, it could even lead to lust. Now, like she rightly said, every emotion has triggers. And you should understand the limits to which you can go. When you as a sister, you feel that a brother is getting to a point where he's beginning to touch your emotions, my dear sister, draw the curtain. If he will be hot, let him be hot. Your life first. I'm sorry, it's the blunt truth. When you are getting to discuss and your conversation with a sister is getting to the point that, especially sisters, it happens. You get to converse to a point that you know the time it calls. You know the time, you can easily predict him. If you are not very careful, the emotions could lead to what I call a psychological bondage. I have seen and experienced that before. I have people who have been in that shoes. So that your life is literally attached to the person. And there's nothing going between. But because all in the name of it's my bestie. Yes, this bestie of a thing could be very dangerous. And personally, I don't encourage it in this kingdom. If you want to have a bestie, have a female bestie. Well, you are still safe. A bit. But you are a sister. You have a male bestie, my dear, and you are telling him about the details of your life that should be told to a female like you. You are exposing yourself. You could be vulnerable. Know the limits. Draw the mark. When you are supposed to cut the relationship, please do. Excuse me. At this point, let's define our relationship. Who are you to me? Who am I to you? This discussion, this friendship is getting at me. Because if anything happens to you, the brother will go or the sister will go. Praise the Lord.
Thank you, sir. So we have 2 more questions, last 2, but I don't know if it's possible for us to answer them in 5 minutes. So the first question is, as a brother, the brother is very fervent and spiritual. How does he overcome the fear of marriage? Then another brother is asking that why do ladies always hide their behavior before marriage and then after marriage they just change?
Okay, I think the first thing we should look at is, why is the brother afraid of marriage? If I'm afraid of something, why am I afraid of it? Let's look at, is it that now it could be from possible past experiences or narrations. What we have heard, somebody did wedding. Okay, marriage. Marriage. Somebody did wedding. It was difficult for them to have babies. Somebody did wedding. Immediately, the man's business was going very fine. After wedding like this, everything crashed. Somebody did wedding. His life was not the same again. Yes, the bitter truth is, everybody after wedding, your life will not be the same again, positively or negatively. Now, so we should ask for the source of that fear. And I feel the source is what we need to address. And the truth is, if you marry in God and stay in God, the fact does not erase that you won't have challenges. But the hope is that you have God with you in that marriage. The disciples were going through in a journey. And despite the fact that Jesus was sleeping inside the boat,